Hey guys, welcome to another reaction video. Now I did say I would make another one if the first one didn't do badly, which it didn't. It didn't do particularly great either, but, well, none of my uploads do, because they're mainly just uploads directly from Twitch. But I did get at least one comment saying they liked my reaction, and since I enjoyed recording it too, I figured might as well do another. Now I didn't get any particular recommendations as to what I should react to next. But since I do enjoy Pokémon and I have recently started watching a couple of challenge runs, I figured I might as well react to one of those. Now this one is a Pokémon Black and White challenge run by ChaoticMeatball, where he tries to beat the game without taking damage. Now I have seen a couple of no damage runs in the past, but not on Black and White, which is, well, makes for a better reaction, especially since Black and White 2, Gen 5 overall is my favorite generation. So I figured this would make for the perfect video to react to. Now, again, I don't own this. Be sure to check out the original video if you haven't yet, and then come back to watch the reaction. All proper credit will be in the description. Now, with that being said, let's just jump right into it. In 3, 2, 1, go.
How's it going, everybody? ChaoticMeatball here, and welcome back to the channel. And holy moly, am I just gonna say now that this video was the longest challenge I've done that's a non-Professor Oak's challenge. I literally
Well, that's to be expected.
Just to get it out on
I mean,
sure enough,
these no damage runs are, very, very hard.
You guys have seen the 3 prominent no damage challenge videos here on YouTube. Links will be in the description.
I have seen 3, and I believe those are the ones I've seen probably.
I'll be going with Small Ant's rule set that he used in Pokemon Platinum, meaning I'll be saving after every gym and resetting if I take any damage.
Yeah, okay. He's going by the a little bit easier rules, so not doing it without saving, which is understandable.
And lastly, no use of the daycare. This would make the challenge too easy since the daycare is on Route 3, straight after the first gym, and it would make
Wait a moment. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess, but no use of the daycare? That's definitely gonna make it a lot harder.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've been looking at my analytics as of late, and only 83% of you guys are unsubscribed. I said only. I don't know why I said only, but yes, 83% of you guys are unsubscribed. And I have the goal of hitting 60,000.
You know what to do. When you check out his original video, if you're interested in his content, be sure to subscribe.
I named myself Chaotic and started off with
also, if you could subscribe to my channel would also be nice, but no pressure.
Very different with the fact that you have to face off against both of your rivals after selecting your starter. No opportunity to train up your Pokemon beforehand, and no way to
the back-to-back fights that completely trash the room.
RNG-filled battle of hoping it uses status moves.
It's 2, yeah.
Also, I must add,
oh my god, I'm being hit with nostalgia right now.
From a 35 power, 95% accurate move to a 50 power, 100 accurate move, meaning we have to get our opponents to use its status move 100% of the time, or else we are screwed. This is
okay, yeah, that sounds bad.
Very impractical, since it's usually a 4 or 5 shot to take down each rival.
How many attempts does he need for this?
Them using said move 8 to 10 times in a row to progress.
Please do the math for me.
Have access to attack lowering or defense increasing moves.
Well, that's good.
Have the option of all 3 Pokemon. I instantly ruled out Tepig since despite the fact that it has superior attack compared to the other 2, it's much slower and definitely going to give us problems after these battles during the early grinding attempts.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Was my first choice actually, since it has access to Aqua Jet, a great move for priority.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Priority is always going to be great.
Which also starts happening after the first gym. But this also was a struggle due to having relatively pitiful physical attack at this point in the game.
So he's gonna. He's gonna pick Snivy? Yes! He's gonna pick Snivy! Snivy is my favorite starter too! Snivy is so great! Oh, I love Snivy.
And has a very superior speed stat. I'll stop now.
Superior.
Puns, I promise.
Oh my god, he said it actually.
Strategy, though,
oh my god.
These battles are RNG insanity when playing by these rules. And it's why I decided to spend a bit over 12 hours just resetting over
Yeah.
and over again on this battle to get
That's...
But after that,
That seems
bam
like a
and
long
bam.
time.
Down for the count with no damage. Perfect. This is the only point aside from gym leaders that I'm saving, and that's because, damn it, I'm not doing these battles again. And if you're
I mean,
looking
it's
at the time on the
understandable.
bottom screen, it looks pretty similar to the beginning of these attempts, right? Yeah, that's because that was the next day. Again, challenge is long. But let's get
Alright.
into the few threats we have ahead of us before the first gym. So, we don't have any access to Autono training yet, meaning it's going to be very difficult for us to train effectively and get to a high enough level where we outspeed and one-shot both of Chili's Pokemon.
So just,
So
you know,
I
regular
decided to
wild
start on Route
battles.
1, going after a bunch of level 2s, until I was able to one-shot them with Vine Whip with Snivy, managing to get decently lucky, getting them to use status moves if I ended up missing the one-shot. This took a few attempts, but not enough attempts to be worth pulling my hair out over.
I wonder if he's gonna find a shiny.
Right now is really a no-go.
I mean, it just seems plain impossible, considering how long these runs usually go.
And everything's too low of a level. However, there is a gift Pokemon that I can get in the Dream Yard, and that's
right, the Elemental Monkey.
It's level 10 starting out, meaning it's plenty high enough of a level to one-shot stuff on the first route with water.
Yeah.
I did some damage calculations, and I saw that I needed to be around level 25 to ensure a one-shot on Chili's Pokemon. So I trained Snivy up and evolved it into Surf.
Alright.
And trained Panther up to around that level and got Skull.
I mean, I know these grinding sessions take forever, but already...
This is like the second time I've gotten it in a challenge outside of the Heart-Gold Soul
Pokéross.
challenge. But I don't think I've ever gotten it so early on in a Pokemon.
I mean, that's amazing.
Anyway, getting to Chili himself,
but what was I gonna say? Right, these grinding sessions take forever, but being level 25 for the first gym... I mean, it's just... I couldn't do this. I couldn't train this long early game. I do a lot of grinding, mainly because I want a level 100 living dex, but this early on, grinding up at this low level, I don't think I could do it.
But Charon wants to fight right afterwards. He leads with Tepig at level 14, so Tackle wasn't a one-shot with Servine. I made a mistake, and it was about to cost me, but he decided to use Defense Curl since it worked so well in our last battle, allowing me to survive another day. Of course, his Purloin doesn't have any priority moves yet, so it's outsped and taken out with Vine Whip. But he's
makes
not
sense,
who
makes
I
sense.
should be worried about. It's Team Plasma in the Wellspring Cave.
Why?
There is a battle here, and they are scary, because Charon can be an idiot and not knock out the other Pokemon. It can be a little bit of a pain. So I decided that I needed to train something that I had a multi-targeting move. That, of course, ended up being Dove, since it also has access to Quick Attack, something that I will need for later on as well.
Makes sense. Quick attack priority moves. He's talked about this before with Aqua Jet.
Sure, it can one-shot Autonos on the route, slowly working my way back to Route 3 and evolving it into Tranquil and getting it to level 23 before taking on Team Plasma. The first battle is a single battle, so I used Quick Attack to take him down.
Makes perfect sense.
That was the team battle with Charon. And
alright, now I'm curious.
I misclicked with Quick Attack.
Oh no, please don't.
Again, and the other patch out on the field uses Button, letting this man right here fight another day. Well, hopefully I can stop making these sorts of mistakes, since I guarantee you it ends up finishing off one of these attempts somehow.
Yeah, I mean...
it's gonna end up being one where I level up like 20 levels and I have to do it again, and it's gonna really tick me off.
Anyway, God, I feel so bad for him already.
She has only 2
Pokemon, I can just see it coming.
So I decided that I needed to grind Servine to level 32 to get Leaf Blade, and to level 36 to evolve into Serperior. Now, I speed both and land a 90 power, 100% accurate on both Pokemon to win the battle.
Yes!
And there we go, basic badge. 2 down, 6 to go. With
that out
of the way, though, I actually didn't really worry about
I knew it. Grass starter can carry.
I already had a high enough level to clear out Team Plasma from the Pinwheel Forest.
Grass starter, best starter, always. Especially in Gen 5.
However, I know that Berg's got a few tough Pokemon, so I decided to grind up Tranquil to level 32 to learn Air Slash and evolve into Unfezant, then went into the gym to clear out the trainers. I know Bird's got a Dwebble with Sturdy, so I'm going to need to train up something that has
Sturdy's gonna be annoying.
Clear them out first for convenience. And then I made the utterly dumb mistake of running into a trainer who happened to have a Dwebble. And sure enough, Sturdy made it stay alive, and it hit Unfezant. So I reset and did everything again, which took probably about 2.5 hours. However, However,
That's why.
now I
That's why I could
decided,
never do
alright,
these
we need to
challenges.
get our sturdy breaking Pokemon.
I just couldn't do
There's
this.
only two Pokemon that have access to multi-hit moves so far in the game, those being Roggenrola and Drillbur. Roggenrola has the downside of being super slow. Even as a
Yeah.
Gigalith, it has a base 25 speed.
And you don't
But
really
it
want
gets
slow
Rock
Pokemon,
Blast,
right?
a 25 power, 90% accurate stab rock type move, whereas Excadrill has great
Yeah.
speed, but Fury Swipes is a 85 accurate 15 power move.
So it's accuracy or
I
speed.
wish I could get a Minccino by this point, since it can get 3 of these moves, those being Tail Slap,
That was another
Bullet
hit.
Seed, and Rock Blast for different scenarios. But I can't get one until Route 5, so it seemed like a relatively easy decision for me. Grab a Roggenrola, which I decided to use the XP share to level up while also training Tranquil to evolve.
Ordino training.
After getting it to evolve into Boldore and leveling it to level 31, I challenged Bird. Whirlipede was a one-shot from Unpheasant. Dwebble was a one-shot with Boldore's Rock Blast, though I gave it the Quick Claw just in case it didn't outspeed, since I'm not sure if IVs and EVs are applied to opposing trainers. It's weird.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd have to do more research. But
Yeah, understandable.
anyway, so it didn't matter.
But actually,
Letting Unpheasant take out
Actually,
with a single air
one
slash,
should think that
winning me the
when doing such a challenge, you would do
3
the
rounds,
research,
but unfortunately, the next
considering
one is
how
probably
annoying
going
it is
be
to,
the biggest
you know,
hurdle so
mess
far.
up.
So there's not much between here and Nimbasa City.
Okay.
Bianca's in the Route 4 gate and is easily taken care of with Unpheasant, but Charon is right past her on Route 4 proper, where it's sandstorming. I was an idiot and forgot he was
Sandstorm.
so I just reset after Unpheasant took sandstorm damage, then realized I needed to use Gigalith
Oh,
for the battle.
great.
However, his Pidove has
Great.
Quick Attack, and his Liepard naturally outspeeds. So I had to train it up to around level 40, and hope to God that either
How
my
can
Quick
you
Claw
do
pops
this?
or Pidove doesn't
How
use
can
Quick
you do
Attack.
this?
Fortunately, this does happen as Pidove doesn't go for Quick Attack, and the Quick Claw pops on Liepard. Though I'm pretty sure I would have outspeeded
Okay, he got a
myself
little bit
anyway,
lucky.
So it really didn't matter.
Well,
Rest of
still,
the
better
trainers
safe than
skip
sorry.
throughout Route 4,
Even if it
led
didn't
me into
necessarily
Nimbasa
matter.
City, and yeah,
Is
wasn't
it
too
another
bad,
team-up
right?
battle?
Wrong. After taking out the Team Plasma Grunts and getting the bike,
It's
I
not a
did some
team-up battle,
calculations
alright.
to figure out what I needed to do to take out Elisa's team. She has 2 Emolgas and a Zebstrika.
Oh, her team.
So I'll need to use Unpheasant.
Oh
Both
god, she
Emolgas
has a
have
really
static
annoying
as well,
team.
So I'll have to get a Cherry Berry and hope only one of them activates during the battle.
Oh, I know her fight is
So
really
let's take a look
annoying.
at
Oh
what level
no.
I'll need to beat a
Oh
one
no,
shot.
this is gonna be
And
a
it's
grind.
level 52. Seriously. I figured I wouldn't need to be at such a high level by this point. But hey,
52.
I can't say that I'm super surprised, because Quick Attack is only a 40 power
I mean, again, I've said this
The
before, I
hero
know there's a
is
lot of
as well as
grinding in
grabbing a
here, but
Cottonee from the Pinwheel Forest,
level
so
52
that I
and
can
he's training
perform the
against
trade into
Pokemon
Green City.
under level
The Petalil
15.
that's traded over has a Cherry Berry as its held item, giving me exactly what I need. Fortunately for me as
Just
well,
wow.
neither Emolga had their static ability activate, making the battle
You know, I
a
already,
breeze,
I have so
stopping
much respect
everything
for
with
these
Quick Attack and
guys
giving me
who do the
yet
challenge
another taste
videos.
for my adventure. The gap between
And-
gyms 4 and 5 isn't very long,
Well,
actually, with only
at least he
rival
managed
battle
it.
on Route 5 and the Team Plasma Grunts in the cold storage. However, Charon has a Liepard with Fake Out.
Uh-oh.
This has a higher level of priority than Quick Attack starting
Yeah.
here in Generation 5.
With the
Giving me
other,
plus 3
the
priority
other
rather than
games,
the
it
plus
was
1 that
kind
I
of
had here in
equal.
Generations 3 and 4. See,
Yeah.
priority started having different levels in Generation 5, ranging
Yeah.
from -7 with moves like Trick Room to +5 with moves like Helping Hand.
Yeah, I
Stuff
know
like
that kind of
Protect has
changed
a
around.
+4 priority though. And sure
So,
enough, if you
that
see
makes
60
this a
Pokemon
lot
with
harder
Unit
than
Protect,
previous
you can get the
challenges.
TM for Protect from Juniper.
So now you're gonna
However,
need Fake
I've
Out
only
of
seen
yourself,
51,
right?
So I decided to go around the region for new Pokemon.
Now you're gonna
Running
need
into
Fake Out
Ashana in the
yourself.
Green Yard, grabbing the cover fossil
That's
from
gonna
the
make
Relic
this a lot
Castle and
harder.
reviving it into Tortuga, fighting trainers with new Pokemon that I had missed,
Or
and getting
Protect or
evolution cells in
anything.
Wellspring Cave. This allows me to capture both Pansage and Panseer, and evolve them both, finally giving me that 60 that I need
Alright.
to get Protect, and to bypass
Yep,
Leopard's
there's
Fake Out.
Protect.
With that, I'm able to cross over the Driftvale drawbridge and land in the city itself, where now I have to go south, beat up some Team Plasma Grunts in the cold storage, leaving just the gym. None of the gym trainers actually able to survive one-shots from my Unpheasant, and none of them have priority as well. Clay
Alright,
doesn't have
so
anything to stand
this
up against
gym
Unpheasant either,
seems to
especially
be
when I
relatively
have
easy.
the TM for return. One-shot
Which is-
Krokorok, Excadrill, and
Oh,
Palpitoad
I guess
with a
nothing to
quick
write home
badge.
about in that case.
Not bad. Only an hour in between badges is the fastest I've been able to get consecutive badges in this challenge.
Well, it's still an
This
hour,
gives me
but
another save
for these
point,
kind
but
of
that's not really a
challenges,
good thing
an
now
hour
that
is
I'm
pretty
looking at
good.
battles between Gym 5 and Gym 6. The first battle is
Alright.
against Bianca, actually, since
Priority moves, yes or no?
she's not actually a big problem. So I'm
Okay.
able to one-shot everything on her team.
In that
Nothing here
case...
is a pain, though I'm glad I still had Air Slash on Pheasant, since N's
Why?
Ferroseed has the ability Iron Barbs, which would have hurt me if I
Right,
had used
right.
any physical attack, which is basically my entire team at this point, aside from my under-leveled Simipour. Once I
Yeah.
arrived in Mistral City, though,
These,
I was able to go up into the Celestial Tower,
you always gotta be
skylight,
cautious
and
of
overshoot.
abilities that
This
activate
takes
upon
almost
touch.
barely any required trainers, and is flyable from the top. So I just did the good old evasion of trainers, got to the top, did some damage calculations, and figured out that Skyless Pheasant has quick attack. So I have to make sure I can one-shot it with my own, and level 60 with a normal gem ends up being perfect. So I grinded on the Audino on Route 7 until then, and since I already got a normal gem thanks to the search for evolution stones, I'm perfectly fine. One-shotting Swoobat with Fly, Unpheasant with a boosted quick attack, and Swanna with Return, netting me the Jet Badge.
So that
Level
didn't
6 Jet
seem...
Badge 6, that's not too bad.
Yeah,
About
was
where I
gonna say,
expected the average
didn't
to
seem
be.
too bad.
And honestly, I'm thanking the Lord for Audino, since the EXP
So
crafting
what, he
system would
needs
normally
like
make
2
a
more
challenge like
badges?
this absolutely atrocious.
So
And it would be in something like Generation
he's doing...
7 where Audino
He's coming
was
along quite
available.
nicely.
But here in Generation 5, it's not too bad. Right before Twist Mountain,
Doesn't even have a
Sharon
full team
decided
yet.
to challenge me again, so I took him down with Return on Unpheasant, Return on Pignite, and whoopsie, I need to replace Return for Protect since I forgot about Fake Out. It's nice having unlimited uses of TMs, or else I'd probably have to go without Fly throughout this entire thing.
That's definitely
since I don't
gonna...
want to risk grabbing an additional Pokemon and inflicting a point of damage on me because of a failed Pokeball. Either way, it's not even 5 minutes before... Dang it, I ran into this pain in the bum trainer.
How bad is it?
Battle, but I got past it decently thanks to Protect, preventing it from being possible for his Liepard to use Fake Out, and Sharon straight after, so I wiped the floor with his team thanks to Fly on Unpheasant and Pignite, Protect and Fly on Liepard, and Fly on Simisage, letting me progress.
So
of course,
far,
Fly is a 95%
I mean, the biggest problem...
I'm willing to put my odds on
the biggest problems were...
my life a little bit easier in the long
well,
run.
what was it? Yeah, I mean the
Twist
big
Mountain
grind to
really
level
easy in
52,
winter, so I'm
I
able to
believe.
pass right through and
What
emerge on
was
other
the
side
biggest
to Cyrus
problem.
City, where I'm able to fight the gym leader without any
But
more
right now,
obstacles, actually.
he didn't really have
I
any
actually
big
did a
problems,
few damage
other than, you know,
calculations
messing
before I
up
came here, and sure
with
enough,
TMs
I
a
can
little
actually take
bit.
them out since Unpheasant outspeeds all of them. So I just used Fly on Vanillish, Beartick, and Cryogonal,
Again?
taking them out and winning me the Icicle Badge. I definitely should have swapped
Wow.
Protect for Return for this fight, but
Three-
hey, again...
3 badges in a row without too many problems.
And, wowie, almost 34 in-game hours. Of course, I've been using an accelerated frame rate so that the game doesn't look like trash.
Is he gonna have trouble with the final badge?
That long IRL,
or
but
is
the resets,
that gonna work out
it's
too?
been about half that, so that's a lot. So with 7 badges in hand, let's take a look at the battles I'll be needing to take care of for this part of the game. There's 2 major ones, one with Bianca on Route 8, and the battle against Raiden for the gym badge. The first factor I had to fix was changing the season from winter so that hail wouldn't be going during the battle against
Yeah,
Bianca,
that's understandable. Hail would be annoying.
But what is a big deal, unfortunately, is that Bianca's Samurott has Aqua Jet. So I did a damage calculation on that.
Oh fun, priorities.
And with a normal gem, I need to be level 78 to take down Samurott in one shot. So I used Flying or Stoutland.
You know what? No, I shouldn't even be surprised.
Gotta be kidding me, I knew I was gonna accidentally do this. Well, it's all
you know, 7, I shouldn't be surprised that he needs to grind up.
Allowing me to not have
alright.
wasted hours of my time.
In that case, it's fine.
This game's letting me get away with so many mistakes.
He did get quite a bit lucky.
After clearing the story events and clearing out the gym trainers,
oh no.
I ended up scouring the world for
no.
rare candies, as Drayden's Druddigan has rough skin, so I can't hit it with everything aside from Air Slash to KO with no damage. So after some damage calculations, I had very, very good odds of one-shotting it at level 86 with Air Slash.
86,
so I decided
okay.
to go for it. And sure enough, the fact that there was even a chance of me not being able to KO
he messed it up.
kicked my teeth in.
Oh no.
Me barely missing the range and getting killed. So after another 3
I mean, it's gotta happen at some point, but that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt, man.
With Return, Air Slash on Druddigan, and Return on Haxorus for the final Legend Badge. Alright,
Well,
final preparations time.
all
By
badges.
this point, Unpheasant's level 87, and I'm able to take down Charon pretty easily.
Yeah,
Though
as to be
I
expected.
wasn't surprised to see that Fly missed 3 attempts in a row.
3.
So, that was kind of the point where I realized I was going to have to use the move deleter for this run.
Alright,
So that I could get rid of that.
I know
while
Fly
making
doesn't have
Aerial
100
Ace.
accuracy,
For some
but
reason, Unpheasant can't learn acrobatics.
considering I've almost
Just think
never
about
missed
that.
Fly, it
Flying
almost
type
felt
Pokemon
like it.
can't learn
Well, until
acrobatics,
recently in the
or wing attack,
Infinite Fusion
or Pounce.
playthrough.
Just
There
what
I
kind
missed.
of bird are you? Anyway,
But for the longest
just
time I
take a
thought
look at
Fly
the
actually had
obstacles
100
needed battles
accuracy.
in
So,
So Caitlyn
yeah.
doesn't have anything remotely threatening. No
Alright.
priority, no nothing. Making her an easy sweep with return.
Decent
Chantal
enough.
is an easy sweep with Aerial Ace, and an additional Frost Berry, just in case if Chandelure's Flame Body activates. Though
Understandable,
Jellicent's
yeah,
Curse
yeah.
Body ability could be a massive problem if it activates, since that would require me to swap for Gigalith and take down Golurk with it. But that's not as bad of a thing as Chandelure burning on Pheasant, so
Yeah.
I'll be going that way. Grimsley's an easy sweep with return, and a Fire Gem boosted hidden power on Bisharp, since
So far-
Pheasant's hidden power is
so far it
actually
seems
fire type.
decent.
So there's yet another obstacle taken care of.
Final one.
Though the obstacle here is I need to see 115 Pokemon before Professor Juniper will give me the TM for it. But I've only seen 107.
Well,
But if you
so
thought
more
those were
looking
the biggest
around.
pains, nah, Marshall is the
Marshall.
biggest pain. Yeah,
Right,
he's an easy
sturdy.
sweep with Aerial Ace due to being a
Yeah,
fighting
sturdy.
type user, but his sock is the problem, having
Yeah.
sturdy. So, taking a look at Gigalith, and at level 100, Gigalith barely outspeeds by about 5 points. Of course, this is a sock doesn't have any IVs or EVs in speed. Again, I'm not
Well,
sure how the game handles that sort of thing, so I'll just slap
so,
the Click Claw on it just
gotta
in case.
grind.
Though I might
Gotta
be a
grind
bit
a lot.
more risky here than I'm anticipating, but I'm just gonna pray and hope that it works. That just leaves N and gets us though. N's got a Caracosta with Sturdy, but Gigalith can easily outspeed that since Caracosta is one of the slowest Pokemon ever, so Rock Blast should be fine. And the rest of his team goes down with Return, and Gets's team does
Really?
the same, with the exception of Koffagrigus, and using
I was
Aerial
kind of
Ace
expecting
instead.
that Zekrom would be able to tank a few hits, but considering it's just
This thing
just
doesn't
above
really
level
have anything to touch
50,
me other than with Toxic,
I guess it's
so I'll
not too
just give
bad.
Unpheasant a Pecha Berry and hope for the best. This leaves his Bisharp to be a big
Substrike,
risk, though,
yeah.
since I practically need a Fire Gem boost to take it down with Hidden Power, but it's likely to use Stone Edge, a 20% chance to miss. So we'll
Okay.
play the odds.
Oh
That
no.
might be a risk, but I'm not training up another Pokemon. Alright,
I mean, kind
let
of
that sink in.
understandable, but
First of all,
ouch.
it literally took around
If he messes
IRL
this up,
hours to grind both
that's
Unfeathered
gonna
and
be
Gigalith to
annoying.
level 100. I'm sure it would have been faster to train than daycare, but again, we do things the dumb way here at House Meatball. So, skipping over all of that, I did the move deleter stuff and made sure I had seen 115 Pokemon to get Juniper to give me the TM for Hidden Power.
Right?
Sure enough, they felt like flies. First down was Grimsley, going down to return on Scrafty, return on Crocodile, protect and return on Lipard, and the Fire Gem boosted hit.
So now I wonder, can he save before the, Getsus and N fight? Or is his last save still the last gym? I think it's still the final gym, right? So he's gotta do all the grinding again if he messes up on the final fight.
Jellicent, luckily without Cursed Body, and
I really hope he's gonna make it.
Stress is at its highest with Marshall, since I'm not sure if Gigalith will actually outspeed Sock. So much so that I actually walked away from the game for a few minutes since I felt like I was going to have a heart attack, and then tried it.
Alright, I kind of know the feel. I kind of know that feel when you just need to step away because you're so stressed.
Pops. So honestly, I don't know if Gigalith would have outsped, but screw that.
Yeah, I got lucky there.
Rock Blast takes it out, leaving just me and Xiao and Conkeldurr to go down to an Aerial Ace each, leaving just Team Plasma to take care of. I filled my team up before going in so that the game wouldn't force Reshiram to the front of my party and screw up the entire run, leading to the fight with Van. Zekrom's a one-shot with return, Vanillix is the same, leading to Caracosta.
So he actually caught the Reshiram instead of KOing it?
Three-hit Rock Blast,
I guess can't hurt to have later. Then again, it doesn't. It won't gonna be useful either. It's not gonna be useful to have. He could have just one-shot it. Then again, throwing the Master Ball preserved some PP. So yeah.
doesn't have a chance to attack since I got the one-shot range, leading to Bisharp. and I went for hidden power to take it out, and oh my god, no, yes!
That was
Wow,
close.
that would have sucked if
Yeah,
Soda
that would have
used it
sucked.
after all that preparation. But it misses, and that means Soda's gets his chances of winning, as the rest of his team go down to return, winning me the battle, and proving that you can, in fact, beat Pokemon Black and White without taking a
So I actually did it.
damage.
The madman.
No lie, I expected to have more than just 2 level 100s by the end of this challenge. But I think I came up with some really good solutions, though I admit I wish I could have just used a fire gem to eliminate the possibility of Bisharp hitting me, but that would have left me open to Coffagrigus, and Lord knows that
I
if
guess,
I had done
yeah.
that, I would have missed the range and got screwed with Toxic. But it's
Probably.
over. I don't have to worry. I did it. I feel like this challenge would have been a bit easier if I wasn't under time constraints, since I definitely would have went ahead and replaced Gigalith with Cinccino. Then nothing would have really been a problem since there wasn't any other sandstorm places other than Route 4, and I probably wouldn't made as many mistakes. But after a bit of research and execution within the span of about 5 days, I'm really proud of this run, and it's definitely one of my favorite
as you should be. You should be proud of it.
that I've done on the channel.
Considering
So
that,
where do we go from here?
you know, these no damage
Well, I
runs
have
are
the
just
Elite
so
Buff 3 to 6
tedious.
challenge coming out on Sunday, but what about the main challenges? Well, you guys know Emerald
Oh.
Kaizo, right? Well, there's actually
Well, I
a
personally
Kaizo
kind of
version for
don't.
both blue version and crystal version as well. So I'll think I'll be tackling blue Kaizo with only team of water types. Blue, water, kind of makes sense, should be
I
interesting.
guess.
And this time, I will make sure I win unlike my Grass Emerald Kaizo run.
I might need to
See you
check
guys
out one of these Kaizo runs. Maybe if the new one's out,
Thank you
I'll
guys so
check
much
out
for
that
watching
one.
the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit
Then
the
again,
like
if
button and
anyone
subscribe,
has some
as
other
there are
recommendations,
only
I'd
3%
naturally
of
get to
you guys
those
aren't
first.
subscribed, and I thought that was awfully high. If you really enjoyed it and want to support me making more content like this, then make sure to follow me on both Twitch and Twitter, and perhaps consider... I can speak, I swear. Consider...
Oh god, I
tossing
know
me
that problem.
$2 in the form of either a
Buddy,
Patreon
I
pledge,
can't speak
Twitch
either.
sub, or YouTube channel membership. Everything else keeps my lights on and it keeps me from stuttering like a little. Stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great rest of your week, everybody.
Alright. And that was it. That was Can You Beat Pokemon Black and White Without Taking Damage? I gotta be honest, I'm impressed once again. As I've said, I've watched some other videos doing games without taking damage, but this just once again it kind of blew me away. Especially since, you know, now with Fake Out actually having a higher level of priority, that made it gave it some extra difficulty. But with Protect, it seemed like it worked out in the end. And a little bit of luck. He definitely needed some luck there at the very end. But yeah. Wow. You know, who knows, I might do some sort of challenge runs in the future. But I believe, considering I haven't really done any sort of real challenge run yet, if I'm ever gonna do a Pokemon challenge run, I should start off with, you know, a basic Nuzlocke run. That seems like the best way to get into challenge runs, because doing something like this would just be too much for me. But yeah, once again, if you have any recommendations as to what I should be reacting to in the future, be sure to leave a comment. I'd be very interested in to see what sort of recommendations you have. Also, don't forget if you like my reaction, don't forget to leave a like. That would be very much appreciated. Of course, if you didn't like my reaction, you don't have to leave a like, but at least be sure to leave a like on the original video. That much you can hopefully do. But yeah, not much else left to say, I guess. I'm gonna finish this reaction video here. Just thank you guys very much for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time then. Bye!